Hi, guys.
Hi everyone.
Welcome to the first episode of Slaying Boundaries. A few years later, because I wanted to know, no, I wanted people to see our authentic selves. And this is also one of the reasons why I told you to never dress up, to come as yourselves, because
Yeah,
tonight will be our authentic selves.
true.
John Dave, can you tell our audiences how did you come out, or did you ever come out, or was there a formal situation where you come out?
Basically, I really didn't have that hard time, like growing up or like coming up who I really am before, because like my parents, especially my friends, are very much supportive about me.
Okay.
Like when I was really young, I really used to be a soft person, so they assume that I am gay. But basically, I really didn't like to be called as a gay before. But until then, when I was in high school, I realized that I am one of them.
Okay. So, because with me, there was really no coming out. Like when I came out of my mother's womb, she was like, "This one was different.
Oh yeah,
This one's gonna
like
be
there's a sign already,
yes,
right?
this one's gonna be trouble." Now, when I was no, growing up in the neighborhood, I grew up in a neighborhood where we were all police brats. You know, we were sons and
Oh,
daughters
that's
of
gonna be
policemen.
hard.
I was the third son, and I had two older brothers. So but my father, fortunately, he was never very strict with me. You know,
That's a good thing.
right outside my mother's womb, I was just being myself. The name Bayot came when I went to school.
It was in your high school years
No,
or
it was
elementary.
elementary. My
Oh,
youngest, no, my oldest memory or the first memory I had, like my aha moment. I'm different.
oh,
Did you have an aha moment? Like, I have one.
I can't remember
You know
actually.
what? When I was in grade two, there was this movie called Batang X.
What was that? Like, is it
Like,
a Tagalog one?
no, it's not porn. It's just called Batang X.
Like, it's a Filipino
It's a
movie.
Filipino movie
Okay.
about five kids. No, actually six. I can't remember, but it was five kids, superhero kids. They have superpowers. They're kidnapped. There was one hero named Kidlat. He was John Prats.
I see. Yeah, I think I remember that one.
Young John Prats was hot and all for me. Did you have that moment like, hmm,
And I was like a kid. I really didn't have that, like much appreciation to any people, especially for boys, because I really care for myself about my passion in dancing, and
you were just fluid?
yeah, very fluid, and like just being with my friends,
So
girlfriends, and
when
all.
did you know like, oh, I'm not a girl, I'm not a boy, not yet
Yeah,
a woman, but because with me that was my moment like, oh, I'm not a girl, I'm not a boy, but I like this boy.
I basically realized that one when my friends keep on like
Well, how
pushing
old are
me,
you then? Like,
like
what grade?
grade 7 in my first year in high school before.
That's too old to realize though.
Yeah,
That's too old for
somehow.
me.
Oh, so you were
Because
like around grade 2 or grade 3,
grade
right?
two or grade three, I was 6 or 7 years
Oh,
old. Like that's when I realized.
but many people before like really sees me as someone like like a gay man, because like the way I move, the way I dance, I can do split before when I was a little kid. I dance in the
So
stage and
so maybe
all.
when you did the splits, that's when you realized, I'm
No,
I'm
no,
gay.
no. It was just the people feel like
Yeah,
they
it's
realize
the
that I am gay, but
yeah
deep inside I am not. I keep
that
on like pushing myself to not really saying yes on that
that's
matter.
what happened with me though too, because when I went to school, that's when the name came, like
Oh
bakla,
yeah.
bayot. They're mean. So speaking of school, do you have fun moments, like a moment like that somehow came to mind, like, oh, this is difficult, or this is very traumatic for me?
Yeah, maybe when I was in high school, I do had like an experience that people keep on bullying me because of
What
my
type of
gender.
what type of
Like I mean
bullying?
like most,
Verbal,
yeah, verbal and
physical?
physical itself. I even had an experience
Were
where I
you
was
punched,
not punched, but it happened like one.
pushed?
not like in that way, but
Or
it just like
this,
no, no,
the
no, not
Pisco.
that way. But it happened like when I was in fourth year high school. I'm really like I do have a fever that time, and I'm very focused on my academic that year. And it was like within a class, I just wanted to have a rest because I really didn't like to be absent at that time because we have an exam.
Mm.
After an exam, I just like stay and have a rest in my chair at that time. And like there's one of my classmates who tried to
He
bully
pulled.
me, not that way, but he tried to like put out my underwear and like do that one.
He gave you the wedgie.
Yeah, like
He
that
pulled
kind of
out
thing.
the
Yes.
wedgie. It's called the
And I really
wedgie.
find myself very, like uncomfortable that time. I felt very angry and all. So I did punch him. And after
Oh,
that one,
this
I
is
went to the
violent.
principal's office.
Oh my
And
god.
like the principal really like believed in me, and he even wanted like to let that classmate of mine not to graduate. But my
Oh really?
classmate told me like, no, 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 please,
You
like,
deserve a drink for that.
yeah. And yeah, we graduated, and he did sorry, of course.
Of
He's sorry about what
course.
he did.
No, with me, I was in grade six. I remember this is very traumatic because growing up, I had puberty first compared to my age group. So my voice depends, and I remember it was really traumatic because when everybody is noisy, I always get singled out, like because I have a different tone of voice,
Yeah, yeah.
and my teacher never told me like it was done in a very embarrassing way.
Like in what way?
He will always say, I always knew it was you because your voice. She never explained that, oh, this is normal, your tone, but your being talkative is not right. Like, it should have been done that way, but she always called me out because of the tone of my voice.
But it's just
That's,
something
that's,
so unfair about
yes. And there was just,
everything.
at that time, there was nobody to talk to because I was ahead of everyone.
Yeah, I
I'm an
see.
overachiever like that. I was, well, anyways, up until like the very end of that school year, she made sure that I really felt embarrassed when I talked. I get singled
This
out.
is gonna
So
be
that's
so
why
hard for you.
yeah,
I
I
felt
deserve a
sorry.
drink also.
But it's okay. It
So
was the past,
yeah,
of course.
I hope she's now though.
Oh, I did not. That would not be a good curse, okay? That's not good, Ariel.
No, because she's not a teacher. She was very old school for that.
Oh yeah, I see.
Well,
That,
anyways,
that's what old school teachers are.
the past is in the past. I hope she stays in the past now.
Oh my god. No comment on that matter though.
So growing up, knowing that you were gay, like how did your parents treated you compared to your other siblings?
So to be honest, we're very open. I'm very blessed to have a parent who are very supportive, especially with my passion. And a little trivia about my family and my siblings. We're actually four siblings in the family, and
Yeah.
we're like the four gender, the very so-called gender.
So you're not the
My,
only
yeah,
LGBTQ.
my older
Good for
brother,
you.
my older brother is straight man, and me gay, and
Yeah.
next to me is like
The L.
um,
The L.
the lesbian,
The L
and
in
our youngest was really a straight girl. And my parents are very supportive with everything that we do.
yeah. With me, I'm trying to remember, but the fondest memory I had growing up was with my dad. Like he never treated me badly, but it was an indirect. Like I remember when I was in grade 5 or grade 6, like during the fiesta, when all the boys were hanging out in the neighborhood, he always wanted me to be part of that circle. Remember when I told you I started drinking really young? I'm not proud of it, but I'm all, it's something to be talked about in another topic.
Yeah.
I started drinking when I was really young because of my dad.
And you brought up with you until 90%, right?
Yes, because he wanted me to be part of the boys' circle. During the fiesta
Yeah.
celebration or during birthdays, he would always want me to sit with the boys, drink with the boys. That's how I like the boys.
Like, more likely, like, my dad was the one who really put you in
Yeah,
that
he
situation
never
to
knew
like
it.
more boys.
It backfired. Looking back,
Like the opposite result.
yeah, he always wanted me to hang out with the boys, but yeah,
But the opposite thing
I
happened. You like
I
boys
fell in love with
more.
the boys.
Oh my
Dad, look
god.
at me now.
I just make sure it's not your cousins, right?
Yeah,
Just another group of boys.
that's another story.
Okay. For the second episode, guys.
Yes, watch out. So, so we're done with elementary
You know, the high
and the
school thing.
traumas because I think most gays went through hard times during elementary and high school. I think that's when we come out, like,
Yeah,
and
but
become our own person. You know.
yeah, but that was really like what I observed before was the way we experienced this that one was during before in our time, not the old time, of course, but definitely right now it's really different. Like gay people are very open to express themselves already.
Yeah,
They don't really care
right
about the
out the womb.
bashing.
Yeah,
Yeah, even like I even knew
I
someone.
think also parents now are more open.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're not
they're lucky
conservative
ones
anymore
because
about the
during our time,
religion.
I have a friend. This is not my story, okay?
But a
I
friend
had,
story.
yeah, I had a friend. He was also like me, feminine, soft. Yeah, he's still a he now.
Still a he.
So growing up in that environment, I was the only gay. But in the other neighborhood, there was this one gay. I heard he was put in a sack
Oh,
just for him to be straight. He was put in a sack, tied down, and tied on a tree, and smoked.
it's oh my god.
Imagine the torture,
I can't imagine
and
that
he
one.
stayed there overnight.
That's where like we really
Can you
need to
believe?
appreciate those parents who really accept
Yeah,
those like
yeah. So
kids.
right now, kids, younger gays, you're so lucky. You never went through what we went through.
Yeah, you guys are very lucky
Yes, your
to have a
parents,
supportive
because
parents.
of us, your parents are open minded.
Yeah, and we're also hopeful that maybe soon, or not maybe soon, but in the near future, people really accept us in the society
Because for
itself.
now, to me, in the society, we're just tolerated. We're just tolerated for who we are, but never really accepted.
Yeah, correct.
So when would you feel that we are accepted by society?
Me, when it comes to maybe when I had my work already, that they're very open. I mean, like I think when I was in a call center company,
Ah,
I'm the only
I
like
think what you
gay.
meant was because we are gay, we have to work twice as hard as the straights.
Yeah, that can
Because at
be
the end of the day, even if you do great, if you did great, I think for them you will always be just gay. Like the names will be there.
correct.
Bayot man na siya. I think yeah, it comes natural. You
But I'm
know?
glad right now because I do have my safe space at work with my friends. But if I go outside, that's gonna be something like I'm
Yeah.
worried about.
Here. But what I meant was we were never wait. Even if you achieve things, it will never you will never felt like you're enough. Like, you really have to work really hard.
Yeah, you
You
need to
know what
do
I mean?
multiple works
Yes.
to really like appreciated
You
by.
need to multitask. That's what I meant. Like, you know, if
That's hard.
if a straight does 100%, you need to triple the effort of what they're doing. Have you ever felt that?
For I think
Going to school,
no, I think I'm glad I haven't tried that one. Maybe it's because of my
or
personality to be really open
or was
and
there a situation where like work related or school related, like for example, there's a set of tasks, and this particular task is very difficult. Now it wasn't, in your heart, and the group knew that in that group you're the only one capable, but it wasn't given to you because you are gay.
to be honest, I am the opposite one. They really give it to me because they believe that I'm
Ah,
workaholic than them. Like they,
because you don't have responsibilities at home, you don't have kids. It's almost
yeah,
the same. That's
like
what I
that.
meant.
Yeah, that kind of feeling that
you know,
you will take all the credit,
yeah, that's
but you're
that's what I
working.
meant. Like
Yeah,
you have to really have like extra effort. That's what I meant.
and the credit will be for
See,
them.
now you
Yeah,
see it.
it's
No,
it's quite difficult, but that's the reality for us now.
yeah, you really have to work extra hard, give an extra effort
Correct.
for the straights to enjoy the compliments, the awards. Well, anyways, now looking back,
Hmm.
no, looking at who you are now, what advice would you give not to your younger self, but to the younger gays out there?
My only advice for them is just to be true to themselves. Like, don't let the judgment and the discrimination they receive outside for them to stop dreaming, because those things, those words they hear, negative words, is somewhat a way for them to motivate themselves to work more, to speak more, and to do what they love to do, because they have their, like, their goals. Their goal is to really help their family or themselves, not to impress other people's opinions.
Yeah. You really have to be strong because
Yeah.
there are people out there that are out there to make you feel bad about yourself. You know what? One advice I would give to those younger gays looking at us now: number one, stay in school. Number two, make a lot of money. The,
Correct.
the boys will come next. Now,
That-
now,
but that's a reality, of course.
yes, that's the most realistic advice I could give.
Yeah, it might sound biased, but that's the
Because
reality.
the reality is, even if you're pretty gay, if you don't have money, if you don't have the brain, there's no boys there.
I really find it funny when you say, like, even that you have like a lot of hormones within yourself, you take a
Yes.
lot of pills, you're beautiful, but if you don't have that money, you don't have that cash in you.
Now, not I'm not saying that the femmes,
Yeah, yeah.
the pretty gays won't get the boys, but reality is they've been hurt by a lot of boys. They've
Before they
been
became,
yeah,
yeah.
they thought that boy loved them before they met that one in a million guy. You know?
Very true.
Yeah. Now,
You've been there, right?
yes,
It's coming from
I've been there a
experience.
lot of times, but that's for another video.
Yeah.
Do you have wait, now? Did you have a gay best friend, or do you have like growing up? Do you have like a guy best friend,
Yeah, I
or
do.
were you like more into the girls?
I actually have a gay best friend, but now I do have a guy best friend, but he has a girlfriend already, so we separated as best friends.
Ain't it
So
sad? Like when we have a guy best friends,
yeah,
and then
and
they have girlfriends, and then they stop. No, they wait. I don't know how to say it, but they kaya mo stop sila og istorya sa toa ba?
yeah, just like
Deliberately, obviously, like it's not. It's okay.
like
It's not even ghosting. Like
yeah.
they will just stop communicating with us.
I mean, like, why is it really easy for them to leave you behind, or like, in what they call ghosting you as a best friend, just because they found a girl for them, and after which, if they broke up, they will just come back to you like, what am I? Am I just like an
You're
option?
you're just there for convenience, I think.
And that's the hardest part of being a gay, also.
When they're lonely, we fix them, and when they're fixed, they go out there to get themselves broken again, and we fix them again.
I also have like a question. I do really have a friend, especially for those, like, new gays who just like come out recently,
Mhm.
and like they fall in love to someone. Like, if you're new to this, to this situation, and some person, like a man that you like, showed something to you,
Mhm.
like hugging you or something, but for them it's just like a friendly, gesture, but you really like what they call that one, but the way you
Understand?
interpret that
Yeah,
one is different.
I've been there a lot of times. I've been hugged, but now I see the difference. If the hug doesn't have the dick imprint, it's a friendly it's a friendly hug.
Okay.
But if a guy hug you really tight,
And imprinted
that
his.
that his dick imprinted on your back, that's something else. He needs money, guys.
Then he imprinted me on the
You get the
Yeah.
hint. Anyways, I'm just I'm still looking at our codigo.
Anyways, I do love the foods in here.
Yeah. By the way, guys, we are at Modesk at Santo Rosario, Bogo City.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a very convenient place to study, to have like a banding with your partner, just be here at Modesk
I
in
think we have to
Santo
look at
Rosario.
that camera.
Oh, her.
That one doesn't work. This one works.
and they do have a very nice food, a very delicious food here. And look at this very colorful drinks, guys. It's so tasty. It's my first time seeing these
I like
drinks,
the blue
guys.
lemonade. What do you like? What's this
Mine
called?
is a strawberry thing.
Strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah, I think so. It's one of their
Is it
best
spiked?
selling. What?
Spiked. Like, does it have alcohol?
I can't taste any alcohol.
Hmm.
It's just a normal drink,
Yeah,
and
this
it's
one
really
also.
good.
Are we recording? Okay. Yeah, I think at starting 10 p.m. they should spike their drinks, right?
If they're allowed.
Can we request the next time we come here, can
Yeah,
you spike?
that would be our suggestion that the next time maybe like you can have some, like liquor here at 10
Yeah,
p.m.
we come here at 10, so maybe like put some alcohol in our drinks so that the conversation gets a little more interesting.
Yeah, and they do have their Facebook page, right? It
Yes,
was Modesk. Just
M
search that
O
one.
O D E S K,
Yeah, it's like
Modesk
mood and desk, but
combined.
combined.
Yeah,
Modesk. Moodesk.
guys, this is really a nice place to hang. Just let time pass.
Yeah, highly recommended.
So,
And the video, the place is very Instagrammable, right?
so can we talk about our first crushes?
Do
Love?
I have one? I don't think
No,
so.
the first one you
Of
had.
course, I had.
I know with crushes we have like hundreds, but can we talk about the first one? Like your, I told you about mine.
Yeah,
My
it was
aha.
that the day. Like, no, we're doing like we're doing some drinking session that time.
Yeah,
I
I
express
remember.
it.
But he wasn't my first crush. I just told you my first crush. It was John Prats. But the
Oh yeah,
real
yeah.
person, first like
Like
crush, it was right in high school. I won't tell you which high school because I went to two high schools.
okay,
But I told you that's why I'm really down
that
for.
was the name I'm in right now.
Yeah, that's why I told you I'm in for. I'm always into basketball players. You get it now? You
Me,
remember?
I'm into. Okay.
Without naming names, like, can you tell me, give hints about your first crush? I think I don't know because I'm always the ones. Okay, this is the thing, guys. You know, I always have this. We always get sidetracked, but I always have this like aura. Like when people look at me or like when people look at us, they will always think that we're talking about them. When in fact, we're just talking about ourselves,
Correct.
right?
Yeah,
We
that's
are
true.
we are not like that. When we are talking, when we are hanging out, we're always talking about ourselves
We're not
or
marites, huh?
yeah, or the guys
Yeah,
we
correct.
flirt. I'm always doing this with my hands. Anyways, so can we go back, circle back to your first crush, real crush, not a celebrity crush?
My
Like,
crush was he's like a neighbor of mine. My kababata.
oh my god,
Like we actually like grew up not really close together, but we grew up together with in the vicinity of our place. And it was my friends who keep on like pushing me to like that person. I just like happened one day during a Valentine's Day. So it's very memorable for me.
why?
It's man,
If I ask you the exact date, I think you can tell.
I think I was in like grade 6 that time, and
Oh my
Valentine's
god.
Day, and I'm grade 6. It's around 2000 and 7. Okay,
And
and what happened is like we do have like an activity in our barangay that time. Like
okay.
couples will be having a blind date together, and because we wanted to hear the concert the conversations of those who are dating, we assume ourselves to be partners as our couple. And
Did
then,
you get married?
no married
Okay.
Birchwood that time. So we were allowed to get in, but what we did is like we actually like place next to the one dating at the back, and we're just listening the whole time what the conversation they have, and we're just like smiling at each other.
Okay. Now because we're not allowed to name names,
Yeah.
can I ask, like, are you still talking to him?
Right now, no.
Do you know about his whereabouts?
Yeah, because we're actually
Is
seeing
he
each.
married?
He's not. We're seeing each other like maybe like
Passing by the
yeah, just
streets?
passing by the street and saying
You
hi to
don't.
each other.
You still say hi. You still,
Yeah.
I think you still like him.
So you're not saying hi to him anymore?
No, because he doesn't live here.
Okay, another hint.
He
He
lives.
lived here before.
He lives in Cebu.
Now.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
With me. Yeah. We're about the same age. We went to the same school. We were not classmates, but we talked a lot in high school.
Do
No,
you,
we were classmates.
do you miss him?
Until now, we're still talking. We're still in Facebook. I always say hi.
But seeing each other,
No, physically, no. We haven't seen each other since I graduated college.
that was
So
a
that
long
was
time
16
ago.
years ago.
16.
Yeah,
For real?
I'm old. So can we wrap this up? Or are we done? We
Just
had
give a hint about the next part of this, like this episode.
the next part of this episode. We will be talking about the latest activities here in Bogo City. Anong laro? Asang laro? Thank you so much, everyone. See you
No,
after
wait,
the break.
wait.
Wait.
And also,
Okay,
I
wait.
mean, wait for that. Also, like a little thing, a little background about about our podcast, the name of our
Ah,
podcast,
yeah.
of
We
course.
named our podcast Slaying Boundaries because all the other names were taken.
Yeah,
He was he suggested a few names when I googled, oh, there's already one.
yeah.
So we asked ChatGPT.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for that.
I told ChatGPT to be gay and just to break boundaries. That's why it's Slaying Boundaries, the gayest podcast ever.
Yeah, and our podcast will be open to every single issues about
Being
couples,
gay
being
or being
gay,
straight in general.
any issues, health,
Yes,
youth, and all.
sexuality, not religion, not politics,
Yeah.
because we don't want to be like, persona non grata the next day.
We want to be neutral with everything. We wanted to hear our guests soon about their life.
Yes.
We'll
And
be inviting guests
also,
also.
in the future, if we offended somebody, next video na lang, please.
Yeah.
If you are easily offended, next video. So, see you later. We'll just have a break. Bye.
We would like to express our deep appreciation to Modesk, a 24/7 co-working and study space located at the heart of Bogos City. We would also like to thank the following people: Frizelia de la Cruz, Chloe Dizon, John Cueva, Jess Thadrick, and Erica Smith.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the second part of Slaying Boundaries.
The gayest podcast ever. With
Okay,
Dave and
John Errol. Now, at this part, we'll talk about the ganaps, no? The ganaps in our town, the
yeah.
activities. Since it's fiesta time or it's summertime here in this part of the Philippines, there's gonna be a lot of activities lined up. Now, speaking of activities, is there a particular activity that you are most excited to watch or to
So
experience?
basically there will be like an upcoming Miss Bogo
Oh,
2024 here in our city.
same.
Yeah.
I think that's what we gays like. Like this
And
is
like
like the Miss Universe equivalent for us here.
and they just recently uploaded like the pictures
Oh my
and
god.
the videos of the Miss Bogo itself, and
Yes.
I think it's really nice. They're good.
You know what? For the first time since I could remember, now maybe since the pandemic,
Oh
I think
yeah.
that this is the first time that all the sets of pictures or this set of pictures, all candidates were given the exact amount of effort or they were given their best photos that
Yeah.
they could possibly give.
If you're gonna check that one, they're likely like the next
Yes.
top Asian model. Like they're
Their
running for a
fears.
modeling thing.
I think I think they all of them and the photographer and the editors understood the
Yeah.
assignment. This is giving
Nice job to the
face.
photographers for
Unlike last
this.
year, if I could remember, I had beef with one of the organizers because I couldn't help it. Well, anyways, it's for another story.
It always happen for
For this set, I don't have problems. Like I felt like every candidate is given the exact same amount that they need, the exact
yeah.
same amount of effort that they need, the exact same amount of manipulation if there was any. Like they were given their best photos that they could possibly give. So just basing on these photos, did you have your favorite already?
Yeah, I do have my favorite. Not because I've known this person or
Oh no,
this
I don't know
lady,
anybody here.
but because I think like the way she composed herself with the picture and during like the uploaded video, she really did well. Of course, everyone did well on the video and pictures, but she's somewhat like for me did it the best. I'm not being biased, guys, but everyone is good. But there's always been someone that
Okay,
we like, right?
without naming names yet, basing on the pictures that you're looking at, who for you is the girl that has the best hair?
The best
Hair. Category is
hair.
hair.
Let me check for this. You really have different, like hairstyles, right? But if I'm gonna check this one, it's gonna
Can
be
I show them? I think we're allowed to.
Yeah, I
If
think.
we're not allowed to show mga lamig pasaylo, but
But
for
it's just like an opinion from us, right?
yes, this is just our opinions. We're not judges. Our opinions also would not matter in the pageant.
Correct.
But
We're
as
not the
gays, but
judges.
as gays, we have opinions and we cannot
Correct.
keep it to ourselves.
Everyone have their opinions, of course.
Anyways, for me, the candidate that is giving me the best hair, okay, this one. I don't
Who?
know her.
That
I haven't.
was oh of the last
Eh.
candidate. I mean, like her face was good, and I like this style. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I
like,
changed my mind. She's
but that
good.
was because of the hair,
Yeah,
right?
this is just for the hair. We're just breaking
Hair,
it down
okay.
first. Hair, makeup, and then face, and then overall. Yeah, I like. I changed my mind.
Yeah, and let's move on with the face. How they,
The face, the makeup
yeah,
first.
the
The
makeup.
makeup, the best makeup,
Let me check. Oh,
the best makeup. I have two. I have
I
two.
have,
Can I give mine first?
yeah.
I have. Wait.
I think
Again, I'm going back
I have
with.
three.
I have two.
Can we give three to
Okay,
be
yeah, it's fine.
fair?
It's fine. This is our opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, first, I'm gonna go back with candidate number six.
Hmm.
She's giving me Chula girl. You know Chula girl, Mexican girls,
Like
mature, the
very the lips
lips.
thing, the lip thing,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
kissable.
No, it's not kissable, but the
But the way she,
no,
like
the way Mexican girls does their lip
the
liners, it's
okay,
giving me that. I like I like her eyebrows. I like that they're very sharp. I felt like it could stab me. And then the second one, no, I was just joking. But overall, the execution of the makeup works
that's
for me.
good. Yeah.
The second one, I like this one. I like her, Gia.
Gia Pagatpat, number three.
It's because it's giving me soft girl vibes. Like, I'm so sweet, pageant girl,
Yeah.
but I could be fierce.
But we know that the judges really have different ways and how they judge the faces,
Yes.
right?
With you.
Mine first is gonna be number two, Aizel Altaya. I don't know, but I really love the way she
The
posts her,
make the
the,
makeup
the
first.
makeup. I really love the makeup.
The
I mean, like
execution
it's
of the
really,
makeup.
yeah, it's really like, like reflect her personality itself and her face.
It's almost like because I didn't it didn't came at the top for me because it was the way it was executed is like it's giving me soft girl vibes, but the
Oh yeah,
eyebrows is
yeah,
fierce.
yeah, correct. And
Yeah.
also, I have here number four, Roa.
Oh, you
Yeah,
like
I love the makeup. Like, it's very, like for me, it's just really fresh in here. And at the
yeah.
same time, maybe it's because in how she, like she react using her video, like more like she's saying someone.
She's smoldering
Yeah, or
like
something like that.
this. Smoldering. It's called smoldering. Yeah.
And I think the
You
last
know what? The
one,
hair,
mhm,
the thing, this one, it doesn't work for me. Unlike the last one, it
the
doesn't
Wolverine
work.
one really like,
Yeah, it
make
didn't
a
work.
vibe, give something
It's
different. Hit
the
hard.
hair for me is just dead.
Yeah, the hair is, I don't like the hair
Yeah,
thing.
it's not giving. What about your second one?
Then the third
The third
one
one.
that would be
Right.
where is it? Still number 12.
Number 12, you like her that much?
Dablo. I mean, I like the makeup, like a skinny girl, a dark skin girl, something that kind of thing, and the puppy lips.
Oh yeah,
Makeup in here.
the
I like it.
contour, the
Yeah, the contour.
contour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now overall, looking at how they served the entire look, which for you overall, just basing on this picture, so your
For
top
me,
three.
the best. Just for me, to the best. Everyone is good, better, but there's always been someone that we love. I mean, like, because we appreciate it
That's
here.
talking to you.
Yeah, it's our first time also. It's my first time seeing the picture
Ah,
also.
yeah, I've seen the photos like a while ago.
Oh yeah, so it's still number 12 for me
Your top one,
for the picture, the whole
the whole
face.
thing, the
Yeah,
hand.
the hair, the beauty thing,
You know
and the
what?
makeup.
Number two,
I,
how
I,
how
I'll,
this is done.
yeah,
Overall, her hand placement is giving Miss Photogenic because the way she plays her face that catches the light, it's giving.
yeah, but it's really a hands up to all
Yes,
the what do you call that one? The makeup artists of these
the
beautiful
hair and makeup
ladies.
artist.
They're all beautiful. You make them more beautiful, guys. You did something great.
Now, who for you is your like? Who do you think will win? Just basing on this, without them talking yet.
Yeah, you know what? Like in pageantry, there's always a judge who will look for it,
Yeah.
how witty the person is.
Who do you root for
I'm
to
rooting
win?
for. Mm,
I'm rooting for number two. She's speaking to me like, vote for.
yeah, but mine is. Sorry, I'm not being
Okay,
unfair.
this is just our opinions.
Number 12.
Oh my God, you're into her. You're into
Yeah,
her.
she really attracts me more about her. Like the way she
You know why she's
compose.
familiar? I figured it out.
Why?
She looks like. I'm not
I
sure.
can
I could be
see like
blind.
the
You cannot see
like
the
the
resemblance.
resemblance.
She's giving me my. And anyways, we have different set of eyes. The judges will have. They have also different set of eyes. But to me, number two is picking. Give me the crown.
Yeah. So of course we'll be waiting to see them during the coronation
Yes.
night, and
I hope nobody falls.
hopefully
I hope they can all
we're
answer.
always praying for their like a very good like exposure of
A very
them
good
being safe.
show.
Yeah, very good show. So again, guys, everyone deserves to win.
Yes.
Everyone is beautiful. That's just our
Pero yung ano lang dyan,
opinion.
siguro na, no, na, at the end of the day, if it's not your night, it's never your night.
Yeah.
You
And it's
know?
it's not really easy to be in
Even
this
if
in the
if you have
stage.
the most beautiful gown, but if your armpit sweats,
Correct.
you know, it's not your night, girl. Maybe next year. Good luck to all the ladies. I think
Yeah.
we have our favorites. We told them our favorites.
And of course, we're rooting for everyone. And
Yes.
just stay
Hopefully,
safe, guys.
they could
Hopefully,
give. They could
hopefully these
deliver.
12 candidates will be in the stage in that night. No one will back out for some reasons. Of
Yes.
course, there will be reasons. It
Thank,
happened before.
yes. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
One. I think we have come to the end of our show. Now, I
Yeah.
think it's masitag ihunog, I think. But yeah,
This is
we
indeed
have
a long day, right,
yeah,
for
it's been a
us.
long day.
And of course,
Yeah,
this video, this episode would
so
not be possible
possible
without
without
those
these people.
people.
So we have
No?
to thank them. We have to thank Modesk for
Yeah.
the venue.
So thank you so much, Modest. If you are looking for a place, a comfortable place to dine in with
Yes,
your partner, with your friends, to study, anything you want to do, just to enjoy, just be here at Modest. And they do have the
yes,
FB page.
they have their Facebook page, which is Moodesk Modesk, and they're
Yes.
located at Santo Rosario, Bugos City.
Cebu.
And you know what also, Dave, this episode would not be possible without our hair and makeup. Bisag mo na
Correct.
mong nami hair and makeup. I would
Yeah.
like to thank Roselia de la Cruz.
Rosalia. Yeah, we have Chloe
Our
also.
hair, bisag gamay na lang kong hair, napag may hair. We have to
Our-
thank our lightsman, Jevik, siya dyan
Eh,
nagtimpla sa lights.
correct.
Bisag hayad kayo ang lights ron. And also our director. We'd also like to
Yeah.
thank our
John
director. Ayun na.
Cueva. And also
Yes.
Jess.
The assistant director. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you. Hilak ko doy.
Birthday, happy
Birthday.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Birthday to you. Happy
Asa
birthday.
ko wala niyo?
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Salamat eh.
Thank you.
Hoy, sorry, taas-taas yung exposure na mo'y wish para kang John Dave.
Oh my God.
Pwede na din mystery
Thank you, Ani. Ilami kay siya.
Ang pinakalami yung blush on karon ang among makeup artist.
Ang tarong mong history, basta yun na yung namatay.
Happy birthday, Yab, John Dave.
Wish.
Happy birthday, yeah. Wish you all the best.
Oh.
Hey, happy birthday. Stay humble, single. Na single ba or napagapoy ko?
Humble lang.
Humble lang. Then, thank you sa friendship.
Thank you,
Hey.
ma'am.
Happy birthday, yeah. May your all wish come true.
Mayor, kun always come true.
Ikaw mo eh.
Happy birthday, ma. Ang wish ko lang.
Wow. So akong wish kay may you find someone worthy of your love because you have so much love to give and you're very nice to me.